Ooh, and a wild die.
And a wild die. Roll it.
Nice.
Okay, 16.
Okay. The two of them turn
Hey, that
towards...
moves you up one bracket, so yay.
The two of them turn towards each other, and then they drop their weapons and hold up their hands.
Good boys.
All right.
Now,
Nice.
guys, cuff them. Put them somewhere where they won't do any bad things, and let's get a move on back to the Presidium.
You can hear static from one of them as if they have a radio on their back pocket, which they do have a radio on their back pocket.
Oh. Hello.
You do. You say hello. When you say hello, everyone who is in the control center here can hear Aya's voice say hello. Meanwhile,
Hi,
spells. Spells, you're up.
I'm going to have the SR2 move in a position to fire at the Reaper, because it looks like the Cerberus ships aren't firing at things.
Yep.
Have Edie getting to work doing what she does best, and I'm going to ask is there a way I can be patched over to whoever is on the ground?
Yes. You want to talk to Aya?
I want to talk to... She's going to, broadcast to the entire group. It's I want to talk to whoever's closest to Shepard.
Okay.
Hello.
You can do that. I'm sure Elias will respond.
Oh, hi, Elias. Do you have him out yet, or no?
Working on it! We had a Kai Leng in the way. Actually, we had several.
No idea who that is, but I think you will like my gift, and she'll send you over the Shepard access codes.
Oh,
Yes.
yay, I don't have to hack them? This is great!
Might take you a couple minutes or seconds.
At least 6 seconds.
Okay.
All right, and then shoot at the Reaper.
Go ahead. Roll your 1d10. 8 or below, and you hit.
Hey,
Hit!
Is auto on your guns as well?
Yes. Oh, wait. They don't have an auto in there. They have, wait. Marauder shields. Marauder shields.
Oh, you got shields. Okay.
Yeah, he's got
yeah.
shields. Okay. Elias, you're up.
I stand up and then I use the access codes through the Wi-Fi and open up that lovely little thing to get Shepard out.
When you access that terminal, it'll give you a warning, like an "Are you sure you want to do this?"
Yes.
You realize if you open the hatch now, that the subject will end up being terminated. What you
Wait,
find
what?
out is what this thing is. All right, I guess I'll pause for a second. If you look at what this thing actually does, you were not incorrect when you said, Elias, that normally if Shepard were to try to control the Reapers, his body would disintegrate, and he would die instantly in order to take over the Reapers. What this machine does, it basically continually regenerates his cells, like over and over and over again. It takes up a lot of energy to regenerate his cells, so that instead of dying outright, he remains intact. They're forcibly keeping his body alive. And if you shut down this machine, you will disintegrate Shepard instantly, because it will complete the control process. The only way for the elusive man to be able to control the Reapers through Shepard is by keeping him in some sort of tangible form, so they can attach him to this machine that lets him control the Reapers. Once Shepard is no longer tangible, the machine doesn't work anymore, and he's dead. You believe that there is...
Sorry, go on.
So you believe that there might be a possible way around this, but if you don't want to spend the time to think about a way around this, you can make an executive decision right now and push the kill switch. It's up to you. Your decision. If you want to decide now or discuss with the group later, it's up to you whether you want to make that decision.
I am going to look into it now because it's my turn anyway. What hacking rolls do I need to see what there is?
What the other options are? Okay. It's up to you.
I am doing it.
Crystal, you're
Tech
next.
armor is going down, by the way.
Crystal, you're up.
I rolled a 31.
Okay. I will get to you. I'll get to you in a moment. Crystal, you're up. Now you have access to all of the Quarian ships and all of the Asari ships.
So she sends the message to all of the ships that she has command over. Say, concentrate firing on the Reaper. Today, we fight for our rights to exist.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'm gonna move the thing in. 6 Quarian ships and 2 Asari ships.
Five.
That's 5.
5. And they deal 1 damage apiece, it looks like. Is that true? Yes, they deal 1 damage apiece.
Yes.
So that's -5. Alright, and then the Asari ships.
That's 6.
They
3?
hit on a 6 or below. Yeah, 3d10.
But it's-
Yeah, they hit on a 6 or below.
One hit.
One hit.
One.
Okay. So Sepia, you're up.
Okay. Wait, did we already go through our? Okay, I guess I only did 1 turn. Can I keep moving, or can I fire biotics through from this distance?
You can probably fire biotics from that distance, I think. You
Okay.
can. Through the window.
I need line of sight.
Yeah,
As
through
long
the
as it's got
window.
line of sight.
Yeah, and I broke that window first turn.
Yeah. So what do you do?
You know what I haven't gotten to be able to use this? I'm gonna slam her. You slam her.
Crush!
Oh!
I don't know if she's wearing armor.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll just use slam. I'll
She's
just-
not. She's not wearing heavy armor. She's wearing light armor. Very light armor. Go ahead.
So let's see. Do this 3. Why not? I'll throw a medal at that one too. Super powered it. Oh crap.
Oh my god. Yes, whatever it is you're doing. Yes.
Nice.
Whatever
Slam.
it is. You slam her. You slam her on the ground so hard, it knocks her out, and the assault rifle falls out of her hands. She's knocked
Sure
out
you-
cold.
Sure you didn't give her a concussion?
Endurance, you're up.
Alright, he's gonna order the line ships to focus in on the Reaper and he'll shoot together himself.
Roll for the alliance ships. 1, 2, 3,
6
4,
of 'em.
5, 6.
Okay,
That
1,
is-
2, 3, 4 hits.
4 hits, and then roll for the endurance.
Alright. Come on, Arcadius, don't tell me now. That's a hit. For 3.
Sync, give us a cinematic of how the endurance lands the killing shot on this Reaper.
So,
Yay!
Sync and Octavius fly into the Reaper, and then Sync's like, dashing back and forth, dodging all the lasers. And then he turns the ship upside down. He's like flying above all the Reaper's tentacles, and he's like dodging tentacle left and right and shooting at all the vital points on his way across. And then flies across in this huge explosion as he like zips past.
Okay.
Taking out
And-
the weak point right when it's charging its laser.
Exactly.
And with that, the space and the Citadel combat is complete. So now it's time to see what's going on back in the lab. So initiative is over. You guys can now role play as you see fit. Kai Lang is dead. The elusive lady is on the ground unconscious.
I'll cuff her
and-
up. I'll use my multi-cuffs and kind of cuff her so she, when she regains consciousness.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Shepard is still on the machine, and right now, Elias is finishing up his diagnostics. So, Elias, these are the options that you think you might have. I don't know if any of them are necessarily any better than the option that I presented to you. So, besides just shutting down the machine and killing off Shepard outright. If you kill off Shepard outright, then you pretty much are trusting that his control of the Reapers is going to be the way that you want him to control the Reapers. If you don't necessarily want to chance that, because who knows what this shepherd is like in this universe, you have no idea. You could take your chances that he's just like every other shepherd in the universe. Because we all know how consistent all of the people are across universes. The other option is to have someone else take his place. And I think you know what that means. Have someone else take his place.
But that would also mean that would Shepard still disintegrate?
No. If you basically, what would end up happening is the machine is connected to the part of the crucible that back in the game, the Godchild, I know that Malik hates him, but the Godchild.
Well, you can call him Harbinger because that's who he is in the game.
Harbinger.
Is he Harbinger actually?
Yes, he is Harbinger.
Yeah.
If you play Leviathan, it's pretty clear that it's actually Harbinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's just been too long.
The machine that Harbinger points out is the part that allows Shepard to control the Reapers. That's what this apparatus is attached to. So if somebody wants to use that apparatus instead, that person will disintegrate, which means that Shepard can detach himself from control of the Reapers, which means that he can be removed from here alive. But then that means the other person would have to sacrifice himself in order to control the Reapers. Or you could just kill off Shepard now and just let him control the Reapers here in yellow, and you're done.
So, does anyone have a particular desire to control the Reapers? Because how much do you all trust Shepard? This Shepard.
Well,
Rain?
Rain, you're from this universe, right?
Well, yes.
are we able to recover the histories, like his records, as Shepard in this universe?
I
Wait.
could.
Quick question. Shepard has still got his mindset in there, hasn't he?
He does have his mind in there.
And basically we can make him choose for him if a certain person can, I don't know, dominate him?
You could.
You can definitely dive into his head if you want to dive into his head right now. It's still intact.
Yeah, the thing is, my concern with that, Lun, is that I don't believe you can sustain that on an ongoing basis unless you decide you want to take over as the elusive man from that control panel up there.
Well, let's have a conversation with Shepard. Why not?
Okay.
Can we
Let's.
trust this?
In the meantime, can I try to think up anything that I remember about Shepard?
Sure.
In the meantime, I access the extranet and try to find all of his files.
Is there any,
Yeah, as I said,
Sure.
I'm gonna have a conversation with Shepard. I'm going to see what he actually thinks.
is there any kind of backfire on this indoctrination stuff? If you dig into his mind, is there a chance that, in a way, he'll dig into yours instead?
Oh, that's the thing, isn't it?
Does it work both ways?
We don't know.
'Cause
It's never been an issue in the past, though, right?
It's more a case of I'm just talking.
You hear a message from the comms. It's from Cortez. Can you do that, Loon? Can you contact him?
I can try. I don't make any promises. Well, here goes nothing.
Okay, he says it's a personal request. Could you please?
What would the role be to recall any sort of memories about Shepard, Hark?
Knowledge?
Just straight up knowledge?
Knowledge.
Okay. And I may as well use one of my medals because I still have some.
Don't worry about rolling for this one, Lun. You are going to mind meld with Shepard. With your amp, you will be able to get through the apparatus itself.
Just in case, if I need to pull Lun out, would deactivating his amp do that without killing him?
If meticulously done, yes. Meticulously.
I'm not going to deactivate his amp, but I am going to go right. If I absolutely have to, how would I do it? So I'm gonna roll for that.
Okay, you can do that.
31 on a history check, I
And
guess.
43 on,
43.
Okay. You're pretty confident
If I
you know how to
absolutely
do
have
that.
to, I
Yes.
can pull him out of this.
You're very confident. Lun, you dive into Shepard's head. And he manifests for you in like incorporeal form. The man that you see before you, he looks exhausted. Like this man has not slept for years. But something is keeping him awake. He has had very little peace, and there's a lot of things you can sense that there's a lot of things buzzing in his head. I wouldn't say that he looks malnourished, but he looks physically beaten as well. Not necessarily because his physical body is beaten, but because his spirit's just tired. You believe that him on this machine is putting a lot of strain to himself, both physically and mentally. And the man, he has his head down and he doesn't even notice that you're there when you approach him. You feel like if you want to make contact with him, you're gonna have to call out.
Sorry for intruding. Hi?
Who's there? He says.
My name is Lun Falan. I am from, a different universe. It's a long story, but we've just removed the elusive man from control.
The elusive man is dead? He
Not
says.
dead, but incapacitated.
I'm so tired. So tired.
We've come to help, but the problem is, either we have to sacrifice somebody, or you have to be sacrificed in the process.
If that's what the galaxy wants me to do. I did everything else for them.
It's
Even
not...
giving my own life for them if that's what they want.
No, it's not what the galaxy wants, it's what you want. We can't ask you to do this for the galaxy, it's something that you have to want to do.
It's not about what we want, though. You can't think about what you want, you have to think about what's best for the rest of the galaxy itself. If I were to be honest with you... He stops. I'm just very tired.
I understand. Cortez asked me to come and speak to you, and I don't even know what he wanted me to say.
He looks up and says, Steve?
Yeah.
You know Steve?
Yeah, well, the Steve from a universe that we'd nicknamed Green.
So he's still alive.
He comes from a universe where you succeeded. You harmonized both synthetics and organics at the cost of your life, but you united everyone.
Let me ask you something, Lun.
Yes?
After all that I've done, do you think it would be selfish of me to want some happiness out of this at the end? Do you think it would be selfish of me to say that?
No.
I want to go home.
Okay, well, we'll have a talk.
I don't want anyone to bear the burden that I chose to bear when I started this mission. I don't want anyone to place themselves in a position for my sake. This is the burden that I carried up to this point. I know what I want, but I have a duty as well. I will leave my fate up to you. Just promise me that whatever you decide, that it is by their own choice alone. No one's forcing anyone. No one's guilting anyone. It's their choice, just like I made my choice.
Understood. I'll get back to you as soon as we have an answer.
I haven't heard anyone speak to me in so long time, Lewin. It feels very nice.
If I could, I would have had Cortez come and speak to you as well.
Thank you.
I'll speak to you soon. He'll pull out then from the mind and then be like, he wants to go home. But he doesn't want somebody to be forced in this situation.
Does anyone trust themselves with an army of Reapers?
Yes.
Should we all just land and go into this room and have this discussion?
Yeah.
You
I
all
don't
can
trust-
go in there.
I don't
Yeah.
trust any one of you to have control of any Reapers. I don't trust any of us. Anyone.
I'm
No.
with Aya, personally. I don't trust me with an army of Reapers.
Same. No one should have that power.
But someone,
But someone has to.
yeah,
Can they not be destroyed or synthesized?
I'm not sure if that's an option at this point.
Well, the
Basically,
Crucible...
Crucible.
Yeah, the Crucible that Quinn built didn't seem to be stable enough for those choices.
Rain, whenever she finally gets in there, she's gonna be kind of hobbling, and she looks very, very tired and exhausted. And she also has Quinn's sword with her.
I'm assuming you're clearing out the rubble, the ship.
Yeah.
So I'll delete
Oh.
that.
Question, is Cortez there?
He can be if you want him to be. I'm sure he'll
Yeah.
want to be there.
Lund kind of wants to try and see if he can, like, as a link Shepard and Cortez together, so they could talk.
Rain could probably do that if you asked her to. Mind melding.
He just wants to see if he can, like, get Cortez to speak to Shepard in case there is no option and Shepard has to die. He wants to try and
The
give
only way there is an
some-
option if someone wants to go in there instead. Which,
I volunteer.
So far, yeah, I was going to say the only person I've heard so far saying that he'd be able to do that was Crystal.
Crystal
Wait.
Chen.
Would it be an option to leave him like this and try and build a new Citadel? Like, if there wasn't a time limit, then would that be possible?
It is, except you basically need all of Rain's artifacts, and someone is still in control of the Reapers, whether it's by proxy, or by someone else. Also, as an FYI, if you try to do that, Elias will terminate Shepard without telling you.
Yeah, as I said, Lund just wants to try and see if he can give Cortez and Shepard the chance to talk in case it is a case of Shepard dies.
Let's look at the options before we go there, because you might not have to do that.
Yeah.
Based on what Yi is suggesting.
Now, keep in mind, guys, that the choices that I am presenting you is just the choices that the machine has given Elias based on information. If you can think of another way out of this, I'm allowing you to come up with a different solution. So go ahead.
Well, how strong is the Reaper force left? Are there many left?
You believe that the purple Galaxy Reapers and the yellow Reapers are pretty much even. It's hard to tell which one is more powerful than the other, which force is more powerful. Right now the yellow has an advantage because of the bottleneck. The bottleneck is giving the Reaper forces here more of an advantage.
What about the
Then-
bomb?
Is all the vault evacuated by now?
Yes. Niha will report that
We
the vault
could-
is safe.
What about
We could simply
shoving-
seal the breach.
Yeah, what about just have Shepard put all of the Reapers in purple and then seal it? Heck, we could even implant an explosive self-destruct on the Reapers.
That doesn't help Shepard. it's a solution. It doesn't help Shepard.
Yeah, but when the Reapers are gone, we can take Shepard out.
No one needs
Not
to be
without
controlling
killing
them.
him.
And no one has to go.
Not without killing him. Taking him out of the machine is what kills him, regardless of whether or not the Reapers are still around.
But I
The
feel
energy from the catalyst still needs to go somewhere. Effectively, by taking the Reapers out of the equation, we would effectively be... I don't know, Shepard would still exist in the gap, that's about it.
That's about it.
well,
What about the bomb that we made, by the way, Hark? Did that help? We turned the Quinsible into a bomb. Yeah.
You can, you can blow up the Crucible if you want.
Well, we turned the Quinsible into a bomb.
Yes.
Because we figured out that it didn't work.
Yeah, it hasn't detonated yet, so you can detonate it whenever you want.
She's gonna just hand the controls and the detonator to Elias and just be all
Wait,
like,
what's this? Oh, right.
Well, when we figured out that the Crucible that Quinn made didn't exactly work as we wanted it to, Salo and the engineers turned it into a giant bomb.
So we can put that near the bottleneck and say kaboom, and everything dies.
Or shove it through the bottleneck, because...
Yeah, well...
Why not?
That's what I meant. Like, we take it to the bottleneck, shove it through,
Yeah, I'm still not... Look, this is awesome. I still don't see how it's helping Shepard. Also, question: if the control happens, does that affect all synthetics, including myself? Because I am currently in this universe, or is it a no? Because it'll only affect the ones that were going to be affected already.
All Reaperized, it'll control all Reaperized synthetics, which includes you, Elias. So you're gonna have to say bye-bye if this is an option that you want to be taken.
That would include shields as well, correct?
That would include shields as well.
Yeah. So in other words, we need to get out of this universe before that happens, assuming anything does.
So out of character, in red, does Shepard live?
We don't know.
If it helps you at all, Arkara, there has not been any public announcement saying that Shepard has been found, that Shepard's alive. Nothing publicly, at least. So I'm only going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Hark, I have a question.
Okay.
Would it be possible to hijack the regenerative properties of this machine so that, because effectively what this is doing, it is constantly recloning Shepard at a cellular level.
Yes.
So is it possible to say, Shepard goes, we just clone another one using the same technology?
But will that keep his mind as well?
No idea.
It would probably not keep his mind as well. Probably not.
What about...
You'll clone him, but he'll be a different Shepard.
Are you proposing this idea? If you're
No,
proposing
I was
this...
asking whether it was theoretically possible.
Okay. Well, if you did that, it would be theoretically possible for Rain to transplant all of Shepard's memories over to the new one.
It
would be very
Or would
weird.
we have to use official intelligence?
Well, I mean, Asari can relive people's memories. So, and it's at the speed of thought. It's possible, but only for like the most recent memories that Shepard actually remembers.
Which
Anything
aren't gonna
past
be
that,
great.
Yeah.
And more to the point, if it's anything like the tank bread that we saw in Mass Effect 3, Krogan, that Okier was working on, not going to take. It'll be a case of he'll be aware of the memories, he may not feel them.
What if Lun and Rain worked together to try and do it? Because Lun gets like a very deep connection as well, doesn't he?
Hark, that's not a me ruling, that's Hark.
Yeah.
That would probably be safer. It's sort of like getting a bunch of mages from the circle to save Connor instead of one blood mage saving Connor.
Yeah.
We could possibly ask Lun, Rain, and maybe Meridian if
Faith?
she's up for it.
Zasapia.
Faith?
Wait.
Meridian's not there anymore. She's safe.
She's in the safe.
Spells, did you share with us in the last sessions, I can't remember, the power of lyrium?
Well, I mean, I mentioned that lyrium was awesome. And...
Okay, I'm just trying to remember what you mentioned, so Lynn wouldn't actually think about that, so never mind.
Well, I mean, she has some on her.
Yeah,
but she
but we
didn't
wouldn't
know anything
know.
about the powers of lyrium because she was having Solo work on that.
No, I can't remember if you'd shared with us like what lyrium did in more detail then, other than it's awesome.
Well, I mean, in theory, it would have the same effects as Ezo, but it's for mages and not for. Like she would tell you, like if you brought it up. I mean, I drank a lyrium potion last session and it didn't kill me. It made my biotics stronger, but that's about it.
Okay, so, well, those are our current options. We can attempt to clone Shepard, possibly with his consent, and attempt to transplant his memories, or we can let him die, or we can switch him out for Crystal if she's willing to do that. But no matter what we do, we have to set it in place and then jump the endurance away. With everyone who is synthetic or partially synthetic on board.
I guess I'll go speak to him again.
I mean, we have Rain, Faith, Asepia, Lun, and as far as biotics and Asari go, is there
That's
anybody
it,
else?
because Sync would have to come on the endurance to get away.
Yeah, he's partial.
Although we can jump back as long as we take your collider with us.
True, you can jump back
after
immediately.
it's done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's also the fact that it's on its last legs, and any more shots could implode the universes.
No. That's the
Quinn's gun.
Oh, that's
Quinn's
Quinn's gun. We can use the other collider, Morden's collider.
Okay, so if Elias could calculate the odds, what would be the odds of success with 4 people, 2 biotics, and 2 Asari?
Well,
I have no basis to calculate the odds. I'm not a biotic. Look, it's probably the best chance we have of actually saving Shepard without sacrificing someone else. But one, I think you'd have to get him to agree to it, because that would be part of his memories, that he's agreed to it.
that's the thing. It's best probably I speak to him and see what he says.
Wouldn't it almost just be kinder to let him die?
Yes, it would be very kind to let him die. On
Definitely.
the other hand, though, he's not dying. We know he's not dying. He is going to become this other consciousness.
Thing is, do you want Chen to do it instead? Because I don't. Some choice again, but
is there anyone else I would want to? I know me myself. I know it's kind of selfish of me, but I have Talia to go back to.
We are meddling with the universe here. That's it. No matter what we do, we're meddling. The question is whether we try to meddle in Shepard's favor.
I'm on the fence. If it was me, I would just ask all the Reapers to go fly into some suns. But if you guys,
That's exactly what we could do.
The thing is, this is the whole, we know how to get rid of the Reapers. Our problem is, it's getting Shepard out. Because we can easily say, Shepard, can you order all the yellow Reapers into purple? We shut purple.
Yes.
He is still in the the moment he is there, he is the Reapers.
Yeah.
We've seen how it works in Sync and Sesepia's universe. We know that this is what happens. Telling Shepard to send all the Reapers into another universe is telling Shepard to send himself into another universe and die.
Well, is there something the elusive woman knows that maybe we don't know?
somebody can go probe. I'm tired and I hurt.
We're gonna go probe the elusive lady.
You go over to the elusive lady, Lun, and are you trying to revive her, or are you just gonna try to jump into her head?
Just gonna jump into her head, so much easier.
Okay, you start probing around. Lun, this is what you learn. This is the elusive lady, First Lady to President Timothy. President Timothy died a month ago.
Oh.
She has been projecting the elusive man's image, because whenever Rain sees the elusive man, it's either through a comms or through a hologram. The hologram is simply the elusive lady projecting an image of the elusive man, and she has a voice changer that changes her voice to sound like President Timothy. Nobody else in the entire Cerberus organization that you're aware of knows that President Timothy died. The elusive lady has been trying to keep things afloat, trying to maintain control of the Reapers. The reason why the elusive man asked Rain to help to regain control of the Reapers is because their primary controller, the elusive man, this machine was meant for the elusive man himself, is now dead. That's why she sent Rain on this wild goose, not a wild goose chase, but that's why she sent Rain on this chase to get all of these items so she personally can regain control of the Reapers and keep order in the galaxy and Cerberus's foothold set. What specifically else do you want to find out from this woman?
Well, guys...
You can find out almost anything you want from her.
What was...
Bank account details and passwords, please.
What's her favorite food?
Sorry, what was that, Matt?
Bank account details and passwords. You might as well take all the credits while you can, right?
Sure, bank account details while I'm at it. Was there anything else, like, I don't know, how to get Shepard out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think she knows.
Any
That's
other details, maybe?
Cup size.
What'd you find out so far?
Well, bar her credit details. Anything that
size.
might help get Shepard out. Alive. And not screw us all over.
Find that out then.
There was a plan that the elusive lady was trying to think of, a contingency plan if they weren't able to control the Reapers here in Yellow, which was to control the Reapers to go into another galaxy. Red, green, blue, whatever. It's not our problem. Sending them to another galaxy, and then once every single Reaper is in the galaxy, then they end up shutting down the Shepard machine because they don't need Shepard anymore now that they're in the other galaxy.
But that would just kill Shepard.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Although that wouldn't technically kill Shepard, that would shove him into the minds of all the Geth.
Another question, if it can be answered. Would somebody using, I don't know, dominate on a victim into the machine, like I dominate her and put her in the machine and tell her to pick a solution, would that kill the person who is dominating?
Probably not.
Cool, I have a plan. Right.
Yeah, I was about to say
But that would only last one round.
Yeah, enough rounds to get Shepard out and tell her to pull green.
What if we
Yes,
just talk
but
to
it'll
Shepard and
take
tell
the Reapers more than one round to leave.
Well,
At which point, she then has control over all the Reapers and all the Geth.
I could extend dominate, but each +3 in dominate. I have dominate at... Where is the right thing? At... Oh, look at that! 9.
Couldn't Shepard be the one to move them and then you switch them over before closing? Because
Yeah. Oh, why?
No, because that's actually possible if
That's
Shepard
possible.
is currently in control.
I mean, if
yes.
But you still have the issue of all the Geth.
Hence why I'm saying get her to pull green. As in, synthesize everything.
I don't think she can. We don't have enough power.
Yeah,
I think we can only control.
Are you telling them? Did you tell them what you learned, Lun?
Yeah. But buy the bank account details.
Cortez will say, what if we got Shepard, or however this machine works, to move all of the Reapers and whoever else we want into the purple galaxy, and once they're all in the purple galaxy, make the switch, get Shepard out of there, put her inside, and then shut down the machine.
I've got
She would disintegrate without controlling anything other than
Right.
Well, she would control any. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this doesn't affect VIs. This would affect all AI beings, and it would affect all remaining husks, and it would affect all Reapers and Geth.
Right, but if you send them all, yes, but if you send them all, that's why Cortez says whoever you want. Ship whoever you want over to the other side.
We
Yeah.
Then
just
shut down.
don't tell Shepard that she was dominated.
Well, you don't
He
even have to
said-
dominate her.
Don't even dominate.
You don't have to dominate her. You just have to throw her in the machine and pull him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
You
Throw her
want
in
to
the machine and pull them out.
She wants to
She
control.
doesn't have to be dominated.
true. I mean, he said he didn't want them to be unwilling, but if we just keep that as a little secret between us, I'm sure he'll know.
Cortez says, if you think about it, Lun, you're giving her what she wants. She wants to
Exactly.
control the Reapers, so let her control the Reapers.
There just won't be any left for her to control.
Out of character question, if because I've been talking about it in the chat, if we hooked up someone who's brain dead, would it just brain dead everything that's synthetic?
Nah,
It
I
isn't-
don't think it would work that way. I don't think
Oh, okay.
that's- I don't think that
Unfortunately.
would work.
So we can't just shove Tadashi in there.
I don't think
Yeah.
it would work that way. No.
Aw.
And let's put it this
Okay.
way: if he did, he might be nicer than her.
Yeah, but if we're gonna just shove everything in purple and she just goes in, she's just gonna die.
What's
I
it?
guess.
Yeah,
How many?
pretty much. Because she'll go out into someplace where there aren't anything left to go into. Although
how
you
many-
will have to rebuild all your master relays.
And I'm sure they won't mind that much.
Darren was trying to say
Probably
something.
do it again.
How many Geth are there vaguely?
There's quite a bit, but most of them are now on the Citadel because of the lockdown. So almost every single Geth. Any stragglers, I'm sure between the Alliance and your forces can probably clean out the rest. Whatever stragglers there
Also-
might be.
We can control all those Geth from that lovely terminal up there, I bet.
I'm sure you can.
Well, could we send them to a universe which isn't purple, and then they'll be back into their own control, right? Like if we
Oh,
close
if
them
they
off
go into
first.
purple, I don't know. Actually, they may well be under their own control
If you
once
guys
they get purple.
if you guys want to be evil, you can send them to Orange just in time for Dragon Age Season 2. Just dump all the Reapers there. You really want to be evil.
Yes.
Well, my thought was if we send them somewhere else, somewhere that isn't purple, then we don't have to destroy them because they're not really guilty, right?
The Geth aren't guilty, no. Whether they choose to do anything other than what they've done. You know, we could just do the smart thing and ask.
We've been asking everyone else so far.
But there's no one to ask right now, and there won't be anyone to ask until you do something.
You do
No, Geth are a networked intelligence. There is always someone to ask. You ask one Geth, you ask all of them.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
aren't they all
okay.
aren't they all under control of the
No.
Reapers right now?
They are not under any control of the elusive man at this point. Correct if I'm wrong, the Geth aren't actually controlled, they're volunteered,
I think
to the best of my knowledge.
The elusive man, for the most part, well, he's controlling all synthetics. So the Geth are technically being controlled by him now, but once you free the machine, once you shut down the machine, the Geth go back to their original sentient whatever.
Except if we then override them with another mind, they are still under control.
Yeah.
But if we put them in another universe, cut off all like links between them, would they go back to normal?
I don't know. Shepard, Hark, based on the technology, what would happen if we stuck him in another universe?
If you stuck all the Geth in the other universe and you sealed the gate, they would no longer be controlled by the elusive man or the machine because it's cut off. It's like that signal that's controlling them is cut off. It's
Yeah.
like losing Wi-Fi. So, yeah, they'll immediately.
It's
no longer be
theoretically
controlled.
possible, but I'm not sure how it would work. We'd basically need to talk to them in that other universe after we've closed the gates.
Right. Which is the same thing that's going to happen with the Geth. Like once you put the Geth in the other universe, as long as by the time you close and seal that gate, they're back to having free will again because whatever's controlling them has been cut off.
Just in time to get swallowed up by all the Reapers that are now in
Which
purple.
I personally am not okay with.
Well, I thought that's what we were going to use the Quincyble for, was to blow them all away.
No.
Yes, but I would personally rather not blow the Geth up with them.
No, sorry. My point was to not put them in purple, put them, I don't know, red or green or somewhere.
I don't know if they'd
They won't
want
be
to
controlled
be in
anymore.
red. I don't think.
It was an
People-
example.
Oh, I see.
We need to put them in a holding galaxy and then jump them out of it later, because we can always put them somewhere and move them out later.
Cortez
Yeah.
says, why don't we just move this entire laboratory to the purple galaxy and shut it down in the purple galaxy?
I like that idea. I actually really like that idea.
We can move the lab with the Geth as they're going through the portal. That way that the control can be maintained on the control can be maintained on the Reapers. Then we shut down the machine on the purple side. The Geth over on the yellow side are back to default personality, whatever that is or isn't. And then we jump back and seal the gate.
But then wouldn't that also free up all the control that Shepard / the Elusive Man has on the Reapers right now?
Not if you get the Shepherd to send the Reapers through into purple first.
Right. Putting all the Reapers in.
You shove all the Reapers through into purple, jumping the lab over. Well, as long as the portal is open, which it is, signal is maintained. Jump the lab over there, still maintains the signal.
Right. Shut down the machine, jump back to the other galaxy, seal purple.
Just note that I will
plan,
be
let's-
staying on this side of the gate, along with Sync.
Yeah, I
and
don't think
Shields.
it'd be good if I go. I'll probably.
I'd rather not do. I'd rather do as little moving as possible. So you guys do what you want and just tell me what you need me to do.
No one would have to stay with the lab to like make sure it works. Okay, right? You could just all jump back through before disconnecting.
No, because, well, yes, you need to get. You wouldn't need to stay. You just need to grab Shepard and
move.
Right. Cool.
It's a crazy idea, but just a thought.
So we'd want
Cortez
to
says.
close the lab portal last, I guess.
Well, yeah, but I can wait in the Endurance on the other side of the Aingana portal and close off just the one to. Well, I can close off just. I can seal it. Yeah, I can seal the Aingana portal. We can reopen it later.
Right.
Just reopen it in specific universes, so that we avoid purple.
Sounds like we have a plan then.
Complicated.
Better.
but it'll work.
It's better than any of my plans.
Indeed.
Is there anything else that you guys need to do with the elusive lady or whatever before you execute your plan?
Don't think so.
Sedate her.
I think I'd like to punch her in the face.
Yeah.
She's still cuffed up here, knocked unconscious.
Okay. So
Keep her that way.
Wake her up and then and then punch her and knock her out again.
Okay.
Come on, guys, that's unnecessary.
Yes, it is.
So this is what I believe is supposed to happen based on what you guys were discussing. Rain has to, in order for you guys to control Shepard to, because right now things are kind of off because the elusive man is no longer there and the elusive lady is trying to regain control of the Reapers. Rain is going to bring over the 6 pieces, the 3 hearts and 3 brains, and attach them to the apparatus, which will then give you the ability to control the Yellow Reapers to make their way into the Purple Galaxy. They will take the Purple Reapers with them through the bottleneck, so all of the Purple Reapers are being pushed back into their galaxy as the Yellow Reapers are going into their galaxy. I'm assuming that somehow your engineers will have an ability to actually cut a section of the crucible such that you can move the laboratory through the portal with the rest of the Yellow Geth. I don't know who's going into the portal with the Yellow Geth. Somebody's going. I'm assuming Lun is going there. Is anyone else going?
I thought
with
we're
Lun?
leaving the Geth yellow.
I'm sorry. With the Reapers. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Just the Reapers.
Yes.
And the
Darren,
husks.
What?
Darren will go with because Alun can sit in his mech with him, and he's got boosters, so he can move pretty fast in the mech. So they should be able to get back quickest.
Okay. So
You can
Darren
also
Lund.
blow up the bomb to make it easier to push the Reapers through.
That's
Yeah,
right.
set the bomb off to clear the other side of the gate before the Reapers go in.
That's a good idea. That will be used to clear out the rest of the gate. You guys go in with Lun and Darren and Cortez will go there as well.
Okay.
With one of the colliders, so you can go through the gate.
Mhm.
You are going to use Lun to dominate the elusive lady, so that she will go to the apparatus to control the Reapers. The control gets transferred to her instead of Shepard, which means Shepard is no longer in danger of being disintegrated anymore. A big giant wave cuts through the galaxy, allowing her to control all of the Reapers that are on the purple side, and the purple side only. And then, as quickly as you can, you're going to
Jump
shut
back
down the
to-
machine with Shepard, yes, and jump back.
Yeah.
Shut down the machine, take out Shepard, and jump back to the yellow galaxy, and then Elias is going to seal up the purple galaxy.
Yes. Although to
Okay.
be fair, I would imagine that putting the elusive lady inside the machine happens at the same time as extracting Shepard, so we don't actually
Correct.
need to shut it down at all. We can just leave it running and bolt.
That's true. You could just leave it running and bolt. That's true.
Leave it running, bolt. Who cares about shutting it down? Just get out of there.
Can we leave
also,
Can we leave some bombs? I'd like to blow it up.
Yeah, I could have left some of
If
my
you want.
HEX charges. I have plenty.
I was also going to say, Elias the portal's already open, so they can just fly straight through it, can't they?
They can. Yes, you're right. They can.
To be
Yes.
fair, I can't imagine it's connected to any electricity, so we probably had to set up a small generator anyway, so we can just make sure it's not got much fuel and it'll turn itself off in a short amount of time.
You could.
Well, the Reapers could power it up again, but you know what? It's in that galaxy, whatever.
Yeah.
Purple is purple.
As long as we take the colliders out with us, we should be okay.
And we'll just set Yellow Universe to building a new crucible just in case.
Okay.
It's not the Crucible that worries me, it's whether they try to build a new reality collider and eventually attack Red.
Okay. And thus, you guys were able to fix that without any casualties on your side, at least.
It's really bad plan. I can't outmove any of
It is
them.
a terrible plan. It's the best one we have, but it's a terrible plan.
Aaron thinks it's a very good plan. He's impressed with.
Yeah, Austin, give the elusive lady just what she wanted.
You gotta leave something for season 2.
Yeah.
You gotta leave something for
Yes,
season 2.
That's why I'm not fighting so hard.
And this is why I think we should definitely keep hold of our colliders.
I was just going to say, I think we decided that we'd be keeping the reality colliders, correct? One in green and one
Yes.
in red.
One in green, one somewhere. I don't think we just discussed where the
Blue?
second one was going to be.
I
I
think-
not in red.
Yeah, I think
Actually, yeah.
Sepia wants to say something about that. Go ahead, Sepia.
Yeah, I was thinking of bringing it into my universe since I have kind of sort of connections with the government in my universe.
That would
I'd
be
be
good,
able to keep it
because-
escaping.
Yeah, I think what if we keep Mimic in red, a collider in blue, and a collider in green, we're covered as long as we can use the because I know out of character that you guys developed interdimensional text message.
Yeah, Rain will give you the smashed remains of her communicator and tell you that Cerberus most definitely has ways to communicate through the universes. If you want to
Yeah, because
files.
if we can do that, even if we can ask the Muses for help and take that lovely communicator that they use, that would be quite useful.
Okay.